Alrighty, I'm gonna ready up. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck, have fun.
Have fun.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alrighty, everybody. What up, what up, what up? We are doing a relatively big race. We got, I think it's 5 people in here. This is just practice for me, as well as a chance to play the game on the X Station up against some cracked gamers, more lycanthrope speedrunning. Reminder, this is a race, everybody. So please, if you're going to watch other people's perspectives, I encourage you to do it. Just make sure not to spoil anything, give me any tips or reminders or anything like that, just to be fair to the other racers. At the end of the day, it is the idea is to test my skill versus the other player's skills. But yeah, sit back, enjoy, watch the race. I still have more races to be done. Like I have my race against Talik that is scheduled soon. Let's go, let's go. Damn, that's a new one. That's a new one. No, we are not. No D's nuts presentations, none of that. No, we can't have that today. Also, if you're watching on YouTube or I guess live on Twitch, twitch.tv/DragonBlitz, you can totally watch live. I do have a band-aid under my eye. I had a mole removed just to make sure that it's not cancerous or whatever. So it's just in the process of healing, so that's why it's there. Just figured I'd let you guys know. Heart refresh. Yo, speaking of glitches, we were talking about glitches a little before the race started. I could just beat the game now. Any glitchers? This cape is interesting, to say the least. This is a race, so I probably won't be looking too much at chat or talking to chat too much. Especially because I need to focus on speedrunning, for one. And for 2, I need to focus on the route and updating the tracker, because I do not have an auto tracker, so I'm doing it all manually. Yeah, whatever will I do not looking at chat every 2 seconds? Leapstone at the start, which means we're going to go to... Unless we find gravity boots as well, which is, I think, technically possible to get Leapstone and gravity boots on layer 0. Leapstone and gravity boots on layer 0 is the same, I think, as grabbing Bat, complexity-wise. But it is still most likely the case that you're going to find progression either at Coliseum or at... what's it called? The other place. Castle Keep. So, Castle Keep that in mind. Yes, feel free to remind me about the tracker specifically. I feel like that's fine, because everybody else is using the auto tracker. Oh, I got the double kill, but it's not the real double kill. They were 1 frame apart. Which means I still get the same experience value as if I killed them separately, but I got to skip the level up animation, which is fine, I guess. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you want to see everybody's race perspectives and you're watching live on Twitch, make sure to type !race. It'll bring up the multi-stream. Reminder to, keep the information that you find to yourself. Don't share with the class what's going on. Sit back and enjoy. Feel free to meme it up in the chat. By the way, guys, I got my fish costume. Remember how we were talking about that? I ended up deciding on a fish costume. It is one that I decided because it is not the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, and I won't feel too embarrassed wearing it at GDQ. Nothing here. Also, speaking of, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you missed out on the last couple of videos on Dragon Blitz Daily, or you missed out on the stream. I lost a horrible bet where I now have to wear a Joel costume, our fish costume, our fishy friend, at GDQ for my GDQ run. However, I think I might ask for a double or nothing, chat. What was the bet? I had to beat the randomizer in under an hour, and I got I had to do it 3 separate times, and 2 of the 3 seeds were absolutely terrible. Like some of the worst RNG I have ever seen in a randomizer. Because under an hour is pretty darn consistent, I will say. Well, I have Jewel of Open for a mask now. I wish. That's too spicy. The costume should be coming in tomorrow. So, wait. I have to go this way. I forgot about the route. Is not getting the warp a problem? I think it is, right? Because if Jewel of Open is my relic, I think I lose. Yeah, this happened to me before, where I did this route, and then Jewel of Open was at Castle Keep, and if that's the case, that's bad. That's really bad for us. So we just gotta hope it's not Jewel of Open. If it's Gravity Boots, we're fine. If it's Mist, that's also bad, actually. Essentially, if it is anything except for Flight, then I have to do the Flea Ladder. I have to ride on the Flea riders to get up to the upper platform. Otherwise, I lose a ton of time by warping back to, like, Castle Entrance or whatever. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Oh, if any mods are in chat and want to do a prediction on whether I win the race or not, feel free to start that now. I forgot to start that up, booting up the stream. Having to set everything up with the X station just takes up so much time. What was the preset? We're doing Lycanthrope. Speaking of, I probably should... I didn't see the relic, but I know it's got to be good. So I'm going to click the wolf relics now before I forgot. I was supposed to see what that relic was. You guys can tell me in chat right now what the relic was. That's okay. The only reason I missed out on that is because I don't have an auto tracker, which I think is fair. I blinked? Oh no. Did nobody see it? Damn it. What? Is nobody actually watching the stream? Oh, this is the worst case scenario. Like I thought. Oh, I literally talked about how Leapstone and Jewel and Gravity Boots can be on the same layer. It just happened. Wow. Is this enough? Fleas? Well, not if I double kill them, it's not. All right, well, we got to do it. It could also be Mist and Power of Mist at layer 0. Oh, that's really annoying. Dude. I think there's one more that's going to show up. No? Okay, I need at least 4 or 5 of them. On the bright side, I know I'm not the only one that's going to take this route. I don't want to check that relic, though. Did I lose my fleas? I have 4. Where'd the other ones go? Did they despawn? I guess they must have. Okay. This is plenty. I just need them to get into a good position. Okay, this is fine. Yeah. Dude, what are we doing? Fly with me, you dumbass! Oh my god. Dude was like keeping 6 feet of distance like it's fucking 2020. Like Christ almighty. God, leave me alone. And I can't even dive kick to like speed up to get past them. Because I'll dive kick off of them, and that's a problem. No! The double kill? Okay, we're good. Still faster than the alternative route, but very slow. Yeah, that is some cursed technology that I am very upset that I had to pull out in this race. Very cursed technology. I should have just gotten the Aurochs warp. That would have saved me so much time. Speaking of Mist Wolf tech, we don't have Mist, but we do have Power Mist. I do need to mark that. Barley tea, yummy. Oh, that works. That's cool. Varda. Well, I'm glad I checked it out. Well, that's going to help at least a little bit. Yo, what up, Miracle Minnow? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Wow, what a seed. Mist and Power of Mist. Here. I have the audio glitch as well. Which means this load is going to take a while, but that's fine. Fun. Boy, oh boy, I'm so glad I decided to play this on actual hardware. You guys do anything cool this weekend, or have any fun plans for... Oh, just kidding, shut up. I don't care anymore. It's speedrun time. I'm sorry. I do care. I do care. Please, enlighten me. Lap is cool. Asshole. Look, look, look. It was a joke. It was a bit, guys. It was all part of a bit. I'm joking. Oh my god, dude. Why is transforming into Mist like the slowest thing on the planet? This is modded console, yeah. It's called an X Station. It is all of the normal hardware from a PlayStation. The only thing that's changed is that the disc is library card for 8K. And the rest is garbage. Okay.
Farewell for now.
The disc reader got replaced with a digital way of handling ROMs. All right, let's put on that Varda now. It is really cool. It's just unfortunate that emulator like that has such a huge advantage on slowdown, particularly that like the lag is gonna be crazy here. Actually, it's pretty much on par with how it is on emulator. But there are a lot of places where on hardware it lags, but on emulator it wouldn't. Rune Sword, that's good to find. Okay. Spike Breaker. What the heck? This seed is wild, dude. What the hell is Spike Breaker doing here? It's probably a random. Just a random relic / item. That I'm pretty sure it means that silver ring, silver ring is likely nothing. Or it's just a random part. It's not part of the complexity chain. Which means Mist was basically just given to us to give us flight. Cool. There's no reason to grab this warp, so I'm not grabbing it. Well, actually, the real reason is I'm going to grab it on the way back to go back to Castle Keep to check the flight locations. We have to do a little bit of backtracking, but I feel like no matter what, you have to do backtracking in this seed. Because if you went the other route, it's just as bad. So I feel like my route's not bad, but it's not ideal. If I got the flea ladder first try, I feel like the route I did is optimal. Okay, gravity boots, thank God. That's going to save us a lot of time. Because flying with the mist is slow and eats up a lot of magic. Wait, I didn't press that button. Fuck. I was trying to scratch my leg and I think I accidentally pressed R2. All right, okay. I mean, outside of the flea ladder shenanigans, I feel like my route's not bad. Because, like, what's the alternative? The alternative is you just warp back to... Yeah, no, I think the Alrox version is just better in all regards. So I think getting the warp there is something you should just always do. Because I'm thinking, like, oh, you don't need the warp because you need to do Alchemy Lab anyways. And it's like, yes, that is technically true. However, I think movement alone, going from Alrox would have been, like, faster. Yo, what up, professional? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'll mark the boots in a second. Thank you for reminding me. I should just take time during every, like, load, like the CD room transitions, to update the tracker then. And there's Bat. Actually, I'll just do it now. Wow. Gravity Boots into Bat both were flight locked. So it is unambiguously implying that our flight was locked behind Mist and Power of Mist. Thank you, everybody, for the good luck. I appreciate it. Okay. Well, I mean, we have everything. Except for Jewel of Open, Merman, Rings? Jewel of Open, Merman, and Rings. That's pretty much all we're waiting on. Come on, transform, dude. Nice, perfect. Okay, Flame Star. Yeah, I pretty much just have to do it on loading screens to be optimal. Because otherwise, it just takes too long. Okay. Eye of Vlad. Remind me about that. And just a meal ticket. Okay. Remind me about that when I get to the load zone. I'll remember, because I said remind me about that twice. Do you guys ever... Does this ever happen to you guys? Where you need to remember something, so you tell somebody else to remind you, but all you needed to do was tell somebody else to remind you, and that's enough for you to remember forever? It's just the act of, like, speaking it out loud is enough for it to be committed to memory for all the time. I do that a lot. Okay, it's not just me. Because I feel bad, because I'm always like, oh, can you help me remember this one thing? And it's like, actually, I don't need you to help me remember it. I just need to say that I need help remembering it. And that's what I need to help me. Sounds like self-gaslighting. It's more so, I think, just like how the human brain connects, like, social interactions are more memorable than just thinking about your own thoughts. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. So, humans are social creatures. So the fact that you're committing it to a conversation with somebody else makes it more memorable than if you're just talking to yourself in your head. Because a lot of self-monologue just is white noise by the time you go to bed. Yo, is that the Holy J? My favorite. I am such a big fan of this item because it allows me to engage in underwater activities, you know. We are parasocial, though. Checkmate. Damn. Why didn't I think of that? If only there was a way for me to take advantage of this parasocial relationship for money. If only there was a way. Yo, thank you for the gift sub, everybody. I'm joking. That's the joke. Which relic did I just get? The J. Yo, exclamation mark, Patreon. Join the Patreon where you become literally my best friend in the whole wide world. Speaking of support, I'm not gonna lie. If you look under the stream, you'll see my sub count, and it has gone down a lot. As it turns out, all this medical stuff has caused me to stream a lot less, and I think that is reflecting in my overall sub count. Just putting that out there. Not saying anybody needs to do anything about it, but it's got me worried considering I'm going to be taking a week off for GDQ. Like I said, I'm going to try and stream during GDQ if I can, but there's no guarantee. I mean, sub decay is normal, but the whole point is that it's like a constant ebb and flow where it goes down and then it's supposed to go back up. But then if it doesn't go back up, then that's when it's like, uh-oh. Sad to hear about the medical issues. It's not bad. It's mostly just me catching up on all the stuff I've put off for way too long. Like, I should have been, you know, having regular doctor's visits for the last, like, 5 years, but being uninsured and making not enough money to be insured made that not reliable. Yeah, routine maintenance. It's just that I have to do it all at once because I, you know, being uninsured for, like, so long made it, where all this stuff is piled up at once, where they're like, you kind of need to do all of this, actually. Unless you want to, you know, risk getting cancer and dying. And I'm like, I don't want to get cancer and die. That sounds rough. Like, that would be a huge bummer. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'd be so bummed. I'd be like, bro, no, man. Fuck, dude. Insurance is fine for me for now. We'll see at the end of the year when I have to worry about my taxes. Then I'll worry about that then. I'm doing my best to take care of myself. I'm not, you know. I'm finally in a position, thanks to like all the support that you guys give, that I'm able to afford, I guess, taking the hit that I have, financially and also time-wise, because it's just taking up a lot of time, and also I have to deal with like you know, getting surgery and then healing from the surgery, and then like also, you know, like the last few streams I've only been streaming for like 2 or 3 hours before I'm exhausted because my body's just been healing. Oh, come on, dude. We need to find something here, right? This is the last flight location that we haven't checked, and we haven't found anything behind flight. But yep, that's just life. Oh shit, I almost clipped through that. That's wild. There it is, jewel weapon. I mean, I should check Silver Ring. It's right here. But I do have a feeling that Silver Ring is nothing. I guess it could be a random Vlad. Or the rando ring. So I think for those two reasons, I should check it regardless. But likely progression is just in the caverns. Oh yeah, the other thing that does have me stressed out is the most recent video I did. Obviously didn't do well because it was like Zelda related. And that's like a big chunk of income. Oh, it is the random ring. Nice. Or that's not the rando ring, or gold and silver ring are on the same layer. That's also very possible. Oops. Yeah, I know. Not even randomized. Shaking my SMH. Silver ring. I actually got the big boost. Let's freaking go, dude. I got the big boost so hard I wasn't prepared for it and my voice cracked. What? I think that the collision on that ledge is messed up. But yeah, if you've ever been interested in the Patreon in particular, now would be a great time to support. I feel like that'd be great. I would greatly... How did that become a Dark Metamorphosis? I would greatly appreciate it. But I understand times is tough for everybody, so there's no obligation or anything like that. I will likely be just fine. But spending what is presumably going to be like a few $1,000s on this GDQ trip, while also like losing subscribers on Twitch and making less money on YouTube because of the Zelda video, is stressing me out, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Patreon is definitely great, especially if you're an avid YouTube watcher and you want to find a way to support. The most effective way is definitely the Patreon. GDQ does not pay its players. Nope. Nope. Maybe one day they will, but I doubt it, because they've gotten away with not paying for a very long time. It's okay. I mean, being a content creator is a constant ball of stress that you need to like untangle all the time. It's like, imagine a ball of like, do they still require entry fee? For everybody who is not a runner, they waive your, it's like an $80 entry fee. Unless you are a runner, then they waive that. You still have to pay it, they just reimburse you. Also, if I do one more accidental Dark Metamorphosis, I swear to God. Who the hell is Joel? Joel's my homie. Everybody loves Joel. Thanks for the good luck, Talek. I do need that. It's another meal I swear to God. Oops, all meal tickets. God damn it. Whatever. But yeah, I mean, it would be nice if GDQ was able to comp the runners who are, you know, performing for their event. It's not like the speedrunners of GDQ have a collective bargaining that they can engage in and go on strike or whatever. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a charity marathon, and like because of that, under the guise of charity, they will run it as cheap as possible. No, that's not even necessarily true, that they won't necessarily run it as cheap as possible. But I will say the marathon is in such a large scope that paying for all of the runners would be prohibitively expensive, I feel like, for the marathon to run. But I feel like some level of compensation would be nice, you know? Outside of, you know, waiving the entry fee, I guess.
GLGDQ.
Thank you very much, Chaos Mania, for the 1626. I feel like I shouldn't be doing this Tetra Spirit when I have the Varda, but whatever. Lag reduction strats? I'll grab it. Runners literally provide the entirety of the content. That's not true. They provide probably, I would say, like 99% of it. 95% of it. The people running GDQ obviously have hosts that are providing value. They have, you know, sections in between that are providing value. Like transitional stuff. What's the word I'm thinking of? Interviews, stuff like that. Now, you could argue how much value that actually provides or not, but... And I will say speedrunners are insanely replaceable. I think it's one of the reasons why no one is arguing to, like, any sort of union or collective bargaining. Okay. The host should also be paid? I agree. Speedrun Coliseum, they comped us for... They didn't pay us for our time, but Speedrun Coliseum did comp us for our hosting or for flight and accommodations, flight and lodging. That's what I'm thinking of. Jesus Christ. Our travel and lodging was compensated for. And that was the first moment where I'm like, oh shit, me as like a talent for this broadcast is like being recognized as valuable. Because I will say, GDQ, there is a certain level of like, it's so large that it's impossible to feel valued in the machine. Also, Jesus Christ, nice dark metamorphosis. Like, you feel like you're just a cog in the machine of raising millions for charity or whatever. And there is a certain layer of fear that I think is intrinsic with that transaction, where people are like, I don't want to say anything bad about my experience or ask for more because GDQ will ban me or whatever. Whether to say that's like reasonable or something that GDQ would actually do just because you asked for compensation or whatever. No, if GDQ believed that the payment and exposure was a real thing, I feel like they would actually do more to actually encourage people to branch out into other people's communities and stuff like that, but they don't want to do that because they don't want to seem liable for other people, right? So for example, if you invite somebody onto GDQ, that's one thing, but then if you tell GDQ, hey everyone, go follow this guy, and it turns out they're like a neo-Nazi or something, GDQ is going to be like, well, we can't, do that ever again, because people are going to think that we're, and it's not like there's ever been any sort of precedent of neo-Nazis joining the speedrunning community and also being a very, very prolific part of one game in particular. That exact thing has happened, exactly. Never allow GoldenEye runs at GDQ. I didn't say it. They advertise channels, yes. I'm just saying there could be more direct, and I think they will have more direct, like, calls to action in the future. It's just, the difference is, I think of like the last 4 GDQs or 5 GDQs, I don't remember ever seeing any part of like the GDQ production staff being like, here's how to follow this person, and this feed is crisp. Yeah. It's pretty good. I will say it's pretty good. The only downside is I did have to slightly change the aspect ratio through OBS, which isn't ideal, obviously. Oh! I'm so glad I was paying enough attention to see that. I think I have a mana prism somewhere, right? I think I picked up a mana prism. But the stretching of the pixels wasn't... It's not too far off. For example, the feed that I'm using is 16 by 9, and in OBS I filter it to be 16 by 10, so it's not that different. I had this rune sword the whole time and just never used it. I have a library card. When did I get that library card? Oh, I started with it. That's huge, actually. Oh, shit. Well, nice. That's the first time I opened them. Grand Falloon has nothing. Grand Falloon has nothing, guys. Grand Falloon, no items. I pressed the wrong button, dude. Grand Falloon has nothing. It was an intentional skip. We went there specifically to get the library card and the duplicator. That was it, guys. Grand Falloon obviously has nothing. Mermaid statue skip 2? No, we gotta go back for mermaid statue. Fucking hell, dude. And I still have no bat pentagram. Sure. I have nothing to put there. Where'd my... I thought I picked up a mana prism. I guess not. Whatever. Oh, there was a Power of Sire by Succubus, and I never picked it up. Whatever. Welcome, Junior. Welcome, welcome. Oh, baby. Remix. I'm getting a new SD card. I did some research, And unfortunately, there's not like a documentation on like, hey, this micro SD card 100% works, guaranteed for free. So instead, I had to scour through freaking the X-Station subreddit. And they were like, hey, this is the SD card I'm using, and I don't have any issues. Which is weird. You would think that the guy who documents the X-Station would just have like a, hey, this is a known issue. You can use this to prevent it. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, I have to scour like subreddits and stuff to try and figure out how to make this freaking issue go away. Yeah, I'm going to go back just for the power of Sire. That's a great idea. Even though I have a Varda and plenty of good stuff. There's nothing in the shop worth buying. There was library cards in the shop, but it doesn't matter. I mean, this is an extremely niche thing. Yeah, but, like, that's fair. I don't know. Like, there's a whole documentation on, like, the usage of the product itself created by the guy who made the thing. And, like, the guy who made the thing is like, oh, yeah, these are the SD cards I use. Like, just putting that in the documentation would have been nice, but instead I had to get it through, like, a third-party source through subreddit, you know? That's our final Vlad for sure. Which means, honestly, skipping Grand Floon might have been the sauce. I know where there's a Mana Prism. I just don't think it's worth going out of my way for it. What am I doing? Let's just get out of here. Everybody reaches their fuck it point. That's probably what it was, yeah. Yeah, what up, Scooby? They were probably like, yeah, honestly, not worth. On the bright side, nobody's finished the seed yet, so it's not like I've lost. What are the odds, by the way, on the Gamba, on the prediction? I'm curious. How many people have read the SotN.io FAQ? True. 66 to... So 66 and a 1/6%, 33 and a third. But they don't understand. I'm a genetic freak, so therefore my percentage actually is... Alrighty, I think we're doing fine. Mana Prism. Frick. Whatever. I mean, Ring of Varda, Duplicator, psh. The cream will rise to the top. Spoiler, Alucard is Dracula spelled bad. What? You guys are just gonna... Somebody ban that guy. Oh, spoiled. I can't enjoy the story while I'm playing the randomizer. And I'm speedrunning it, specifically to race against other people. Ah! My enjoyment of the video game is ruined. I cannot believe this. You will be hearing from my lawyers. Wait, did we actually ban that guy? No, it was just a message. It was a like 0-second timeout. It just deletes the message. Nice gravity jump. Take this! There we go. Jesus Christ, my DPS is bad. I should have picked up, like, literally any throwable weapon. Thank God for Varda. Varda is hard carrying my DPS right now. Left side. I'm not going left side. Does this mean that trying to think. What does this mean for us? This means that Holy Glasses is likely nothing. I mean, we have the library card, so I'm not worried about it. But, Dude, the Bat Pentagram looks like shit, by the way. Yo, thank you, Claptrap.
And make them your slaves.
Oh, I hit... Whatever. Shuriken drop. Calculated, actually. Calculated item drop. Oh, God. I'm doing, like, so many lag reduction strats you guys don't even know, all right? AKA avoiding doing any sort of wing smashing against the ceiling. That's my lag reduction strats. Appreciate the content, great community. Always happy to support creators that seem like genuine good people. Oh, thank you. That's very, very sweet. Jesus Christ. My movement is so good. It's the best. Zweihander? Yes? No? Maybe? I will never do a German accent again. I apologize. Here, I'll make my apology video now before it gets out of hand. I made a continuous lapse in judgment. I'd like to apologize for the Shuriken. Verboten. Nine is our word. Fair. Why is there so much German in this video game? What's up with that? Verboten? Zweihander? Isn't this supposed to be taking place in not Germany? You're telling me people can speak German outside of Germany? Impossible. Illegal, even. Please don't hit me. Owie! What a jerk. Yeah, 2 whole words. I mean, there's a lot of English, too, and yet they're not in England. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, Richter is also a German name. True. It's Richter. Whoa. Lag! Let's go! We haven't found any Vlad relics yet. Should I be worried? Level up. This combo is kind of goated. Also, that MP refill glitch was insane. That MP refill glitch went dummy. Yes. Boners rise up in just a second once I... oh, I guess I could have clicked it there because of the load. That's fine. I will not be skipping Beelzebub because anytime I skip Beelzebub, I get fucked. Every time I don't skip Beelzebub, I also get fucked. So no matter what, I'm getting fucked here. It's just I want to get fucked by Beelzebub. That's all. I love how this room lags even when you're doing the lagless strat. That's how you know it's a good video game. I'm still not used to slowing down my inputs when I do lagless there because it still lags. Yeah, no, it was the English, what's it called? Oh, Jesus Christ, never missed that again. Translators. It was the translation team. Why am I writing anything? People just want to spam fish and bone. True. Can we get some Joel in the chat, please? Fish and bone. Men only want one thing, and it's fucking disgusting. Dude, I need to get the there's an emote called "Oh no, what happened to Joel?" and it's a spinning fishbone. It's like a fish skeleton spinning. We need to add that emote. Somebody remind me. I feel like these screen transitions are taking a little bit longer. Well, not that one. That one, I think, I don't know. There's a lot of things that I just don't know about, like PlayStation 1 versus emulator load times and stuff. We skipped Creature here, yeah. If I had a Mana Prism, I think I would go to Creature, but whatever. FFT has quite a few poor translations. I mean, that's just the era of, like, trying to translate from Japan to the US or to, like, English-speaking... no, we'll do the save up top. English-speaking countries in the freaking 90s. I mean, it was infamous in the SNES and NES era, right? Like, there were so many botched translations in, like, Castlevania 2 or, like, Zelda 2, I think, also had a few weird ones. Oh, come on. Yeah, exactly. Localization and translation shouldn't be, like, handled by the same department because they're two separate things. Because you don't want a literal translation of a video game. Because it needs to be adapted in some way. I think that's bait. Fuck. I forgot the layout of this area. No, my magic! What? No! Dude, fuck this guy. He thinks he's so cool. Why does this guy have so many iframes? Oh my god. I'm pretty sure the rune sword does more damage, or it should. Dude! Oh my god. Literally, kill! Kill this motherfucker! Oh my god, I'm trying to kill myself right now. And by myself, I mean the doppelganger. Christ. Use the star? It would have been faster if I did it right. Whatever, man. Yo, I call this room the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom room. Because it surprisingly kept its frame rate up. And I'm shocked. I was going to make a frame rate joke. Oh yeah, I forgot that platform isn't real. But surprisingly enough, the frame rate actually looks great. Oh, there it goes a little bit. Yeah, honestly, that's pretty much the Tears of the Kingdom experience. Is it laggy? Every so often, yeah. It's honestly surprising how polished the game is. I will say, as somebody who is a staunch Nintendo hater, they did a very good job with this game. Like, the Switch's hardware limitations feel minimal in that game in particular. However, I haven't played it on emulator yet. I'm considering figuring out the Switch emulation and trying that out. And that might change my mind. Maybe 4K 60 FPS will change my mind, and I'll be like, never mind, the Switch is dog shit ass butt. But the game is more optimized than Breath of the Wild was, that's for sure. Which makes sense. The game, you know, the console is 6 years old. They had 6 years of development on this new game. It makes sense that it'd be more optimized. Alrighty, well, at this rate, we have skipped exactly 2 locations. We're going to Galamoth for sure. And if I'm missing one of the final Vlad relics after only skipping 2 locations, I think I should probably just retire from speedrunning the randomizer. Because I think God telling me that I'm not meant to gamble. Meanwhile, everybody else gets to skip 17 locations and be just fine. Well, there's only one way to find out. I never did the creature save, did I? I forgot to do that. That's fine. I will likely then just library card. If it's not here, then go to Grand Floon instead. But that just means that everybody else is either really far behind or they also skipped Grand Floon because nobody's finished yet. Don't I have a second shuriken? Yeah, I do. This is probably just better. You'll hit it big one day, just keep gambling. That is true. 100% of gamblers do quit before their big win. The only way to continue winning is to continue playing and to continue gambling. So when you put it like that, I'm starting to think that perhaps, maybe... Yes! Do gamble, kids. You will win. Get it twisted. This is financial advice. You will, exclamation mark, Gamba, I think is what it is. I forget the copy pasta. Yo, is this what it feels like to be Jupiter? Start gambling. Gambling is an investment. You will win. Also, the fact that I wing smashed through that whole area with the lag on a PlayStation controller makes me feel so good. Because I will say my movement is slightly worse on this controller than it would be on a 360 controller, but it's not that much worse. Like, I feel like I'm like at 90% execution compared to like if playing on 360 is if playing on a 360 controller. Actually, that's not true. So if I'm playing on the Xbox 360 version with a 360 controller, I would call that 100%. That's my 100% power, my final form. Playing on emulator with a 360 controller, I would say is about 95% of my final power. And then playing on PS1 with a PS1 controller is about 90% of my final power. Oh, the latency is insane compared to this. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to continue practicing on this and not play on emulator at all, because the difference in latency is the biggest difference overall in my enjoyment. Or not enjoyment, but like muscle memory. Like, I failed Death Skip the first time I tried it because the latency was different. The latency between emulator and 360 is honestly pretty much the same. Like, playing on 360 is the same as playing on emulator latency-wise. I think they both have, like, you know, a frame or two. Where this is just, it's instant. It's crazy. And I'm even playing through a upscaler, too. Which makes sense. Yeah, exactly. They're both emulating, exactly. Yeah, but playing on actual hardware, it's wild. It's one of the reasons why latency is a myth. Change my mind. I will not attempt to change your mind. Feel free to believe that, you know? Yeah, the game itself has 2 frames of inherent latency. But besides that, it's wild style. Having your inputs feel just so crisp and instant. Did I win? I might have won. I don't know. Unless somebody's finishing up right now. We will see, though. See, they didn't compensate for how I'm a genetic freak, so therefore the 50-50% chance actually becomes a 66 and a 6% chance. Yeah, I have a Varda on. It's one of the reasons why I didn't care about my equipment that much, and I should have just been using the freaking shurikens the whole time, honestly. Shurikens are also fast as fuck, boy. I feel like I'm machine gunning these things. There it is.
Go
Finish.
back whence you came. Trouble the soul of
Yo,
my
GG's
mother
everyone.
no more.
GG, my dude.
How? How is it that I've
Woo! I did have a 66 and a 6% chance according to the Gamba. Uses turbo controller. This is literally the controller. Please point to the turbo button. Is it the Yawnas? Is it the Teleskisk?
1626, I believe.
IDK, if we ever tested how quickly stars despawn, which might be a major factor in the DPS. Yeah, that's also true. I wonder if that is something that might be a small optimization in like
She said, "Do not hate
some random category. I also forgot to click this. Whatever. Anyways, GG's. We win. Did you win at home by gambling? If you don't gamble, you should start now. Over on the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/DragonBlitz. Join the live stream. Also subscribe while you're here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, YouTube.